Good evening and welcome as we are about to get ready for hockey action once again. This time on a Thursday night. We've done it before. We're doing it again. But we've still got unfinished business to settle here as the Lewis League continues. And we have to figure out who is going to be representing in the finals against Toronto. And last we wrapped up with Albany and Boston. Albany is leading 2-1. So in this best of 5 series, that means that tonight either Boston has to win 2 or Albany just has to win 1. So yeah, quick maths. So thank you for joining us. We're about to get underway as these guys are they're warming up at another server, so they'll probably be joining shortly as it's about show time, and we haven't put out any sort of posts on Twitter or anything like that. So this is just for those that know what's up or know what was happening. Of course, we mentioned it on Monday night as well. We'll put this up on YouTube after it's all said and done. So it's kind of anybody's series, even though you like to have that one game in pockets. So all you got to win is one game. You have to win one game to get in the finals. That's a pretty good position to be in. But the good thing about doing this over 2 nights is that on this night, it's a different story than the Monday night. So, maybe Boston comes in and just has a particularly inspired evening and runs away with it. I mean, that can happen. But, each day is a new day in Hockey ? And this is Hockey ? It is a Cryptic Sea free-to-play game, and it is far from dead. Is this a dead game? It's been out for 10 years. No, in fact, like many games, it is more alive than ever, and these guys have done a wonderful job of giving us some heavy-duty esports entertainment throughout this league that Louis Friend and his crew have set up. It was kind of a lull in the proceedings of Hockey ? And yeah, they hit people up at the right time. Are you interested in playing in a league again? And enough people said yes to field 4 pretty damn good teams, and this is a pretty evenly matched league. So we've been treated to some great stuff throughout this small season. It's been a couple of months or so. And we will wrap it up next week on Monday and then Thursday and then maybe Monday if necessary again, because that will be a best of 7 series as opposed to this one, which is merely a best of 5. But so we're looking forward to that. That will be, we know that one of the teams is the Toronto Rush. They were in first place pretty much on cruise control all the way through the season itself, and so that punched their ticket straight through. They don't have to do the playoffs. The playoffs were just for the second and third place teams to decide who goes, and we're about to find out. That's the glory of cyber athleticism. You watch this stuff and you can make predictions, you can make educated guesses based on your knowledge of the players and the teams, but when it comes down to it, you have to play the game, and anything can happen in those games, and certainly anything can happen in Hockey ? I mean, there's, for proof of that, you can go to IBN Casting on YouTube, and there's many hours of very unpredictable things happening on the ice in this game, and we could see a little bit of that tonight. We've got some really spectacular players who will be on display. Well, yes, love to see it. Love to be here. Love the game. Love the people. Yes, thank you, Doug. Yes, that's my sentiments exactly. So our lineups are going to be pretty similar to what they were from the previous evening. For Boston in blue, they will be Never Lucky, Sully, Doug, Loosh, and Juice. And in red, it will be Albany. They are Meat, Frog, Kiwi, Lewis Friend, and BG. So the very solid lineups for both teams going into this. It could go either way. Can Boston steal a couple of games and sneak their way back into this to make it into the finals, or is Albany just going to win this game to start with, and then we'll be done for the evening? We'll find out. This could be a very short night. Well, it's pretty short anyway. There'll be 2 games total, so it's much like any other night, potentially, in that, well, I mean, sometimes there's forfeits and shit too, so yeah, even that would make a similar evening. But the time is ticking down, and we are about to drop the puck for the opening face-off. Albany versus Boston. Albany 2, Boston 1 in the best-of-5 series. This next game will decide where it goes from there. So much is at stake. Millions of dollars on the line. Wagers all around the world are being placed. But in the end, it comes down to the people who play the game, and play the game they will, as we are underway with the opening draw. As Kiwi accepting this puck, now stolen. That shot nearly went through. Lewis Friend will watch it go wide. And now Meat taking his time here. He had BG. He's going to play this off the boards. Send it back through. Here's a shot and save. Sully. Never Lucky on the rebound. Oh, they had a chance. And Never Lucky with a opportune poke check. Now the shot off the crossbar, it looked like. That went through Lewis Friend's skull somewhere into the crossbar. But a couple of near misses already to start things out. We've only elapsed about a minute into this game. And a nice pass to lift it over, but a little too much, and Sully will knock it back out of play. Kiwi now gathering it up. Here is Meat. As will he get to the puck? No, that's going to be taken by Never Lucky. And they were looking to do a breakout there, but still managed to advance the puck through traffic. And now they'll dump it in order to chase it. Here comes BG. And now Meat with a shot, the save! As you can expect a big night from Meat. It usually is. But a nice shot there and a big stop. So Doug will force the issue as he pushes this through. Now it is Never Lucky again. He's been very busy for this team in this, well, the whole league. I mean, this is not only the regular season, but the postseason as well. Sully now to Juice. And this puck is free now to Lewis Friend. Just kind of looking for a chance to take a good position here. Both teams. Never Lucky takes a look. And now Juice. He will retreat and look again for another passing opportunity. Instead, it will be Sully who begins things. Beautiful pass right on to Doug. Shot is blocked as Frog right there on defense and prevented what was a good effort. And now, nearly a minute left. Doug shoots. It goes wide. Now here's Meat going to Frog. It's broken up. And now Kiwi will turn and set this one loose. Some good opportunities for both teams. Some good chances in each other's zones. But so far, nothing really landing. And so it's just kind of a game of position right now. It's trying to catch somebody looking and making them pay the price. But very disciplined offense and defense. Oh, and a nice shot attempt. Not quite there. Turning, slapping it is Loosh. And Frog will clear it out. Pass right on to BG. And now things are starting to pick up. 13 seconds remaining. Here's Sully. They may have a chance to get one more shot off here. No, it will be Doug, and this puck will expire along with the time in the first period. We will go to the second. No score in this game 4 of the Lewis League playoffs between Albany and Boston. If Albany wins, they go to the playoffs, or they go to the finals. They've gotten through the playoffs. But if Boston wins, they force a 5th game and give themselves a chance to instead make their own way into the finals. So the tension mounts in the middle period of the game. Here is BG as he looks. Oh, and the shot is saved. I think it went off the framework. I think Sully got a piece of it. What is it saying? Anything that doesn't go in, it's a save. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. I think that's how they count the stats. Pretty sure. So the puck goes to Frog, who finds BG through the middle, and he works his way through a triple team, and they finally wrest it away from him. Not without a great deal of effort. And now Frog cradling this, now sending it along the boards to Kiwi. He was looking for Meat. And BG held up there before he could get to the blue line with it. And so here's Loosh in traffic. Huge save. Lewis Friend on the stop. Somehow he got that worked in right in front of the net. And Lewis Friend with the timely save. We're about halfway through regulation time now. No one has found the back of the net just yet from either team. So it appears that everybody's gotten kind of accustomed to the offsides. I see it I see the warnings a lot, but not as many calls. So, at least that indicates that the teams are more conscious of it and are more reactive to it when they see the warning. So again, something that we'll talk about in the whole post-mortem of the season, when it's all said and done. But it is neither said nor done just yet, as much is still in question as they're looking into the slot there, but nobody home for it. And rocket around the boards, which now picked up, shot in. Sully will take care of this. Now over to Lush to start the offense for Boston. Knocked away, so Sully will have to marshal his offense once again. At about the 1 minute mark, makes a shot on net just because. I think he got one of those in a previous game. So never hurts to try. It keeps them honest, those long shots. But right now, just trying to work it through the neutral zone is Kiwi, and we'll push this through, but it is Juice. He was looking for Doug there. And less than a minute left here in the second period. Still no score in this game. Long pass just overshot, and so with 10 seconds left, this could be an attempt if they can get it away. Oh, the chip shot almost goes through, but it does not, and that is the second period in the books. We go to the third. Although there has been no score as of yet, it's still a pretty exciting game. There's much tension. And Sully will get that out of danger. It is relaunched by Frog. And Never Lucky now taking it across. Stolen. Possible good chance here. Oh, but the offside is called. Lush from a tough angle there. His shot is blocked. Trying to steal it from Meat there. As Meat reverses direction. Looking for some room on the ice. They haven't given him much. As everybody knows who to be looking for, especially here in this segment of the game. Somebody's going to have to step it up and get on the board in order for this thing to progress. Them's the rules. In case of a tie in the third, which almost a chance there, Kiwi trying to settle it down onto the stick, not quite able to, and they'll go back for this. But yes, if we finish the next 3 minutes and change with still no score, then we will play extra time until such time as someone does score, which sometimes takes a while contests of this nature, so. But we'll see. Here's Meat right on a BG shot save. As working in close. Sully had to fight that off. And now a gathering of blue jerseys results in a shot on net. Lewis Friend with the save. Bucket center ice. Now going back down. And again, it will be Sully who sends a long drive. Blue sure to pick it up. Stolen. Kiwi possible chance. Nope. Puck gets away. And there's Frog with the backhand attempt. And it does not go. So everybody's looking for good passing opportunities and they're finding them, but it's just a solid defense from both of these teams. And they're seeing these passes, they're breaking them up, they're seeing the shot attempts, they're stuffing those. It's just masterful play of a very difficult game. What more can you ask for from esports? Not very fucking much. So we have 1 minute left and a little extra. You're in regulation time. Still no score, so no prospective winner of the game. And kind of need one. Pass across to Frog. That is picked off the blade. Now Kiwi. And they will chip this to the opposite end of the rink. Race to get there. Here comes Kiwi across the blue line, broken up. Yeah, just very little room to breathe out there for anybody. I mean, there's not much room to take an extra step to get around somebody. And so 3 periods of hockey is not enough to decide this game for. So instead, we will go to overtime. Yes, okay. Oh, that sounds much better. Okay. Hello. So the puck drops on an extra stanza as Juice now to Lush. And they were trying to get something going on the 2-line pass. And here is Meat. He's been pretty obstructed so far. Hasn't really. There's been a couple of good looks that he's had at the net and taken appropriate shots. But again, the goalkeeping has been splendid in this best of 5 series. So much so that nobody has managed to dent the net whatsoever in this battle. Now that means that Albany's 1 goal away from an appearance in the finals. The puck is stolen now across to BG. Oh, he had a good chance there. And Meat now circling back. And here comes Juice on the counter. bump his way through. Nice pass across. Big save, Lewis Friend. So at the center line, oh, the shot coming in. Sully with the save. The old dramatic drop of the puck there at the end. Oh, chopped one through, and that is broken up as well. It hit a skate, so to speak. And now this puck will dribble across. It is handled by Meat. We've gone nearly 3 minutes of overtime play so far, and they've looked very much like the first 3 periods of regulation. And that everybody's just, good real estate is hard to come by right now, and so it's just a matter of not only being in the right place, but getting that extra step advantage. Oh, and that one dangerous. But it is going to be Lewis Friend who quickly pushes this back. Doug instead will take it off the boards to Juice. And Sully and Never Lucky working the corners. They're just trying to get it out of the zone right now. They've been kind of pinned down. They will repeat the process here. Lots of pressure coming in from Albany. And yeah, it's been pretty stifling, just holding them up behind the blue line. Shot goes in. Lewis Friend will stop it. And we're under 1 minute now in this first period of overtime. So Kiwi now trying to catch up to this one. 20 seconds remaining. It will be Juice as he takes that extra move to take care of the puck before he sends it out. 7 seconds. And they won't have any time to do anything with this one. We will go into a second overtime period. How about it? Still 0-0. We have quite a game on our hands here in Game 4. Loose puck settled down, and now Doug will begin play for Boston. He will take the shot. It goes just wide. And now leaving it there for Doug and or Lush. Lush pushes it in a little further. And it looks like this one will go back the other way. The pass goes through several players. It is BG who picks it up. And now in the middle. Nobody could get to it in time. And now Lush trying to play this puck carefully. And the double team will take it away from him. And here's a save by Sully. He just kind of reaches out and taps that one away. And so it is Doug Who just sends it down. Yeah, they'll wave off the icing. And BG now. To meet. We'll stop right in front of the zone. Puck still in question. Oh, but this shot had a chance. Lewis Friend with the save. Here's Juice, and he's got room, and he shoots, and it's a save once again by Lewis Friend. These goalies have had a tremendous evening of play just in this one game, which is almost big enough for a couple of games. Oh, but there it is, Juice! He shoots and scores. And Boston has forced this series to a game 5. In suitably dramatic fashion. Yeah, that was just kind of a fast traveling rebound, but it is enough to get them through that game 4 that felt like it could have gone on forever. But it did not. And so, yeah, I think they're going to take this entire warm-up time. And like, oh, we just took 10. Okay, they're taking 5. So we shall as well. And we will be right back in 4. Okay, so the lineups are going to be the same. Yes, okay. Except the teams have changed colors. So now the team that was in red will be in blue and vice versa, if I'm understanding this correctly. And the odds of that, well, you never know. But yes, we begin play with an early chance for Lush. His save, however, is made, and this will go back the other way. BG now. Rise and fire, and this one traveling in pretty heavy directions, still bouncing with gusto, and no telling where it's going to land. Once they start going like this, it's anybody's guess because it's retaining a lot of momentum due to the physics. It's like real life, but it's funnier. So, yeah, hope that part stays the same. The funny game physics are part of the experience of hockey question mark. So here's Frog now to BG. And over to Kiwi. And they couldn't slow this down enough to get a shot in, so it'll be Doug. Advances it now to Juice. He tries to find Lush, and somehow this got across the entire defense. Not able to get the shot in on the follow up. And turning, firing, that is blocked as well. I'll get in a little closer here. As Kiwi now is looking for meat as he was breaking across. But yeah, they saw that coming. So that's not, they're going to have to be a little bit more subtle about it. Now, Frog will get it back to Kiwi, who again will find meat. And the quick dish to Frog. And a race to get to this. Sully had to come out to play that. And again, just not very much room at all for either of these teams to work a lot of offensive magic. I think it's just going to come down to whoever gets the puck in the right place and just fires a shot that nobody's able to stop. And that's often the case when you get into the postseason. You know, all the pretty stuff, the diagrammed stuff, you know, that goes right out the window, and it's just performing under pressure. Because Boston has equalized this thing. Oh, and in front and meat. Yeah, it counts. It was sitting on top of the net. Somehow knocked it down and then landed right in front. And like we just got through saying, they don't have to be pretty. It's not the most beautiful goal from meat ever made, but they'll take it 1-0. At about the 1 minute mark of the first period. So yeah, the entire series has come down to this. I mean, it's the whoever wins this game goes through. Great fighting effort by Boston, to come into this one game down and put together a double overtime victory to stay alive and get it to this point to where they're in contention. Although they do find themselves down by one. Here's a shot again wide. 13 seconds remain. And Sully now. He may go ahead. He's going to take this himself. 6 seconds. And it falls just wide of the net. And finishes off the first period. 1-0. And Albany lead here in game 5. I mean, and goals have been in short supply, so normally a 1-goal lead is a pretty tenuous lead, but it's been very much a defensive struggle. But this is hockey ? So the floodgates of scoring could open at any time, especially with these personnel making moves. Here's Sully. Now the long pass to Doug. Frog. Well, again, they're finding meat in traffic. And again, the triple team, very effective on meat. Put 3 people on him. Yeah, that'll usually work. And so, been very effective other than the 1 goal he was able to score. And this one has been the difference so far. And now he will await the puck once again. Sort of leaves it there for Kiwi. The shot. Rebound coming in, other side. And a loose puck. Oh, in front, Kiwi has a chance here. And they take it away. I don't think he expected to be that wide open with the puck right there. Or else that probably would have been buried. Here is Meat. He works his way past one and around another. And Sully will knock this away. So Kiwi once again. Oh, this puck stolen by Juice. And a nice drop pass for Doug, working his way through traffic. Sends one into the slot. Nobody able to pick it up. And now this one is congested. They'll pick it away. And at the halfway point of regulation, here's another one on the rooftop. But this one driven out. So it does not result in a goal. Oh, but that one is offside. Okay. Yeah, false alarm. So off the draw, one drifting across the crease. Nearly, but not quite. Here is Lewis Friend. Over to Frog. Now to Kiwi. Again, seeing these guys in forward positions, just trying to get around their marker, and they are playing them very closely. Just like that, yeah. Any shot is there's immediately sticks up to block. And so we near the 1 minute mark of the second period. A shot on net, and Sully manages to corral this. It had some extra sauce on it, so he had to sit with it and let it marinate a little bit. Oh, this one almost, as it goes 5-hole and then out of the way. So an offside will take us to the 1 minute mark of the second period. An incredible series. And there's still much more to go. This is not settled yet. Oh, and a nice pass across. But not able to take it to the house. And so now it is Sully who will take it. 30 seconds left. He will work it along the side of the boards there, but is going to continue around. Oh, stolen juice. As he lays it in across. And a shot broken up. 10 seconds. As Sully went right at you with the shot there. And will BG get a chance to strike? No, I think that will do it for the second period. It does. And so we go to the third with an Albany lead in Game 5. They are looking to finish this out and make their way to Toronto next week, Monday. We will cover it here on this channel. Can Boston fight their way to another overtime or perhaps a straight-out victory? This is the last chance they have, and they've continued to give themselves chances over and over in this series. And now you're going to see the tempo slowed up a little bit as Meat and company are not going to be in too much of a hurry with the puck. They're going to look for chances like that. That was a very open net. As you're going to see Boston start trying to extend themselves out a little bit to try to create some scoring opportunities, and then that will at the same time open up opportunities, holes in the defense to exploit for Albany. So yeah, it's a tough situation to work out of for any team, but they've got the people to do it, and it's just a matter of doing it or not doing it. 3:22 is left on the clock for them to work with. And now Kiwi confronts Sully. He will go ahead and clear this out. And now Meat to BG. Never Lucky taking this puck and quickly putting it back into circulation. They've got to stay on the attack. Here's Juice. He and Lush both working in deep. As Kiwi waits and then clears. Now around to Lush. And he'll take it to Doug. And a strong defense by Albany as well, as they're keeping their shape, as they say in the football. There's a mod we'll be revisiting again soon, hopefully. Oh, but a stolen puck, attempt, shot, save made. And that culminates in an offside. Oh, okay. 1:45 now on the clock for the season to come to a close for one of these teams. As Frog, and just again, they are happy just to put the puck where no one else is, force them to chase this down, and eat up more time on the clock. And again, it goes all the way back to Sully. Juice looking for players on the move. Will instead get it across to Lush. They will dump it in. They will pursue it. 45 seconds. Now Frog over to Kiwi. And again, he just lets this go because, again, it's more time in the opposite zone. More time away from any sort of danger. Now Doug, a nice pass across, and Juice. A beautiful play. Right on that pass, just drifting one lazily across the ice, and he is there to finish, and we have tied this thing at 1. And so yet again, this Boston team is reprieved from the gallows. It looks like we're going to have another overtime game. Wouldn't you know it? That was a really good play. And this, the way the puck went across, I mean, the defense saw it. They're reaching out for it, but it was just beyond where they were at. Not able to get a touch on it. And they do the deed. So Boston, once again, with a fighting opportunity to make their way into the finals. They're not giving up. So next goal wins it. Next goal pretty much wins this series. Here's a shot. Save made, Sully. And now this puck trickling loose and sent away. Frog now to Kiwi. Now over to Meat. And he's got a little bit of room. Oh, but it is quickly shut down as they close the gap. So yeah, this thing is wide open now. There are times when it seemed like it wasn't, and they keep pulling it back in close. Here's Doug. And we'll fire it in. Now Frog taking it. The long pass makes its way to Kiwi. And it's going to be Juice. He looks one direction, then another direction, and now we'll play it to Lush. And again, big position battles all over the ice. Everybody's staying pretty close. There's a shot, and it looked like it deflected just enough to not be on frame. And so BG, the shot, the save, Sully. The leaping stop Now trying to keep it in play. It will be Frog. Now to meet. Now advancing it. BG is there. And somehow he got the pass in. He shot not 100%. And a high flying puck. Where's this going to land? It's in the hands of Meat. And he's looking for an open teammate, anybody, somebody. And a stolen pass, and this could be it. Kiwi shoots and scores! There it is. Wow. On a stolen puck, Kiwi buries it and finishes this thing off as Albany takes the best of 5 series, 3 games to 2. It went all the way. So you got to give credit to this Boston team. You know, how many times did we think, well, okay, you know, this thing is over, and then it wasn't over. They just kept hanging in there, and they kept giving themselves a chance. And so although they lost, they really showed us something. But you can put it in stone. Your finals are going to be Toronto versus Albany, and that will start Monday here on this channel. We'll be covering the whole thing. So I hope you'll join us for that. We're going to get the hell out of here, and we'll put these up on YouTube later so that you can witness the esports glory all over again. I know you're going to want to. I'm Winners with the One. Thank you for watching Winners TV, one of the biggest Twitch partners. They're so proud of us. They're so fucking proud. And so thank you for being part of our legacy of 10 years. And there's more. We'll see you soon. And good night.